What's up, flamethrowers? It is me, Flame the Dragonhog here, and finally, after a long wait, I do apologize, we are finally here with Ask the Sonic Crew. I do apologize for that long wait, guys. It's just that there's been a whole bunch of things going on, with me being sick after Thanksgiving and me having Thanksgiving and all that other stuff. I do like to apologize for that. It's just that, things were happening before I had a chance to make Ask the Sonic Crew. And then a whole bunch of other complications started. That's why I keep postponing it. But here we are, guys. The first ever Ask the Sonic Crew for December. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I hope you do. Anyway, guys, I am here with Team Sonsalamy. And I'm pretty sure you guys all know who is in the team. After all, their parts of their names are all in the team name. Anyway, allow me to introduce everybody. First up, we have is the leader of the group. He is the fastest thing alive. He is my brother, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Sonic the Hedgehog here. And, yep, sorry about the long wait, guys. Hopefully you guys all had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Anyway, next up we have is one of my wives in the harem. She is beautiful, she is sexy, and she was also one of Sonic's girlfriends. But I guess as you could say, the leftovers, I don't know. But hey, I don't mind. Everybody, please say hello to Princess Sally Acorn, or should I say Queen Sally Acorn, because after all, she is the queen of the Acorn Kingdom.
Yes, anyway, hello everyone. It's nice to see you all again. It's been so long.
Yeah, I know it's been so long since I had you on the channel, Sally. Anyway, last but not least, we have the second most beautiful girl in all of Mobius. She is Sonic the Hedgehog's wife, but she used to be his stalker, his yandere, and all sorts of other stuff. And no offense to her saying that she was a yandere, because I know for a fact that she's not one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Amy Rose.
Hello, Rosebuds. Amy Rose here.
Yep. Anyway, ladies and Sonic, this is definitely going to be something because, everybody's been waiting for this for a long time. See, guys, the reason why people like this ship so much is because there's this huge rivalry between Sonamy fans and Sonally fans, and people thought to themselves, hey, since Sonic likes both girls, why not they be with both?
Yeah, but you do know for a fact that most people frown upon shared couples.
Yeah, I know that, bro. It's just crazy. But anyway, I don't have a co-host here with me today, so I'm going to be asking all the questions. Anyway, without further ado, we waited long enough, guys. So, without further ado, let us begin with the first ever episode of Ask the Sonic Crew for December. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and as always, guys, I do apologize if your question did not get read out. You can always try again next time for the next episode of Ask the Sonic Crew, and I promise you guys, it's going to be good. And again, I do promise that I won't take any much longer, and I do apologize for the many delays, guys. It's just that, like I said, after Thanksgiving, things got a little bit hectic, but don't worry, I promise you guys, there will be no delays stopping me from doing Ask the Sonic Crews for you guys, because I know how much you like watching these Q&As. Anyway, without further ado, let us begin. Alright, so, the first question here is for Sonic. So, Sonic, how did Sonic Frontiers turn out for you? Did you like everything?
Yep, I really do like everything about Sonic Frontiers, especially all the new moves that I can do. I mean, think about it. I leave a dash. I do all sorts of different things and stuff, like these amazing kick blasts that I do, and not to mention I can draw with my dash line, and whatever trapped is in the circle, boom, it actually combusts.
Yeah, bro, I really want to learn that move.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, it was actually really great. I really enjoyed seeing the gameplay of Sonic Frontiers.
Yep, and with that being said, I'm really looking forward to my new Netflix show, Sonic Prime, getting ready to show up.
Yep, it should be showing up sometime this month. or next year. I can't remember.
Yeah, it might be around this. It might be around this year because let me just say, it's definitely going to be crazy.
Yeah, and besides, it's been so long since you aired on TV, Sonic.
Yep, it has ever since Sonic Boom. Even though that's the Boom counterparts of us, it still kind of counts, right?
Yeah, it does. Plus, not to mention Sonic X and everything.
Yep. And even though they don't come on anymore, the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the Satire Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic Underground, they definitely did do some great things for us. Just bringing up the franchise. And now that we have Sonic X and Sonic Boom, people kind of forgot about those old shows.
Yeah, because some people, they kind of forgot about your origin, dude. Because sometimes they do forget about where did you come from.
Yeah, that is true. But back to Sonic Frontiers, I am really, really happy that Sonic Frontiers turned out really well. And I'm also really happy we also got a new villainish, kind of a new villain-ish type person, Surge. Or Sage, whatever her name is. She actually was a really great opponent. She was actually really cool. She kind of reminds me a little bit of Cosmo fused with Infinite.
Oh, I get it. Because she has like all this weird redness going on. And because of her body shape, it kind of reminds you of Cosmo a little bit.
Yeah, and not only that, but some people seem to say that she kind of is like the daughter of Infinite. She's kind of like the daughter of Infinite because of the redness. It kind of reminds us of the Phantom Ruby a little bit. It's kind of complicated and stuff, but still, it's pretty cool.
Okay, well, yeah, I really do hope that a lot of you guys really enjoyed Sonic Frontier. Hopefully a lot of you guys did enjoy it, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, Sonic Frontier, it does seem like a really cool game and stuff. And, yeah. Anyway, the next question is for Amy. Okay, Ames, this question here is for you. Oh, boy. Okay, so, did you really like your role in Sonic Frontier?
Yeah, I really did like it a lot, especially hanging out with the Cocos. They're really cute.
Yeah, Amy, believe it or not, there actually is like a huge debate on the little creatures of, there is like a great big debate on the creatures of Mobius on which little creature is the more cuter.
Yeah, I mean, most people really seem to think that the Cocos are a whole lot more cuter than the Chow.
Aw, poor Chow. I mean, think about it. Okay, you know what? In my community tab, I think I might do that poll. Okay, I think I might do a poll on which little Mobian creature do I think is a whole lot more cuter, which is, I believe the little creatures, like the Flickies, the little bunnies, basically the animals that Eggman captures. Number two, what I believe is the Chow, because I'm pretty sure the Chow, they definitely rank number one and the cuteness factor of the little creatures. Number three would be the Wisp, because the Wisp, they are pretty cute.
Yeah, I do have to admit, those little guys are really cute.
Yeah, and they do help us out a lot. I mean, they did help us out during the Great Big War with Infinite. And also, last but not least, the Cocos. I'm not gonna lie, the Cocos, they seem really cute.
Yeah, but they're hard-headed like I don't know what. Because think about it, when I was trying to get the little Cocos back to their moms, they just keep scattering all over the place.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. I know. But anyway, I might put that poll in my community tab. Who knows? I don't know. But who knows? It might actually be cool. Anyway, again, Amy, do you like your role?
I really did like it a lot. I mean, me and Sonic, we actually spent a lot of time together in there. Even though I was in cyberspace and he was just out there and stuff, it was actually pretty crazy. I just really am happy that there was a lot of Sonsalamy moments in there.
I bet you were happy.
I really was happy. And somewhat Sonic kind of confessed his love for me in a way.
Yeah, somewhat. But it was still pretty good, I guess. Sonic, one of these days, in the game world, you will have to confess your love to Amy.
Only time will tell, bro. You know it did take us a long while to finally get a decent Sonic game.
Yeah, I know, because let me just tell you, Sonic Frontiers has definitely kind of brought your thing back up. A little bit of help from the movie, too. A little bit of help from the movie, and lots of other toys that's now hitting the markets and stuff.
Yeah, I remember some of the toys that's hitting the markets. I mean, let me just say, those toys are definitely helping us.
Yeah, and then not to mention, people keep looking back at the trailer of the Sonic movies, the old ones, and not only that, they're also looking forward to the third movie that might be coming out.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the heck is going to be happening because, okay, spoilers to anybody who has not seen the end credits of the second movie. I really am looking forward to seeing what, Project Shadow has something to do with it.
Yeah, I really can't wait to see what's going to happen. After all, most of the movies, they are based off of scenes that we've seen from the games and stuff. I mean, think about it. They already got you going super in the movie. They had you go up against the Death Egg robot. They had you and Knuckles face off against each other. They had you and Tails meeting with your plane and stuff. And not only that, but And not only that, they also had you, snowboarding like an ice cap zone and doing your classic running and stuff. And not only that, but Jim Carrey Eggman also finally has that classic Eggman look. You know, the big old mustache, the bald head, and everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Jim Carrey definitely did do a good job as Eggman.
Yeah, everybody's been saying that. But anyway, yeah. Sonic, I'm starting to think that our franchise is definitely starting to come up very, very good.
Yep, it is.
Okay, well, anyway, next question is for Sally. Oh boy, okay. So, Sally, this question here is for you. Back in the days of the Freedom Fighters, did you notice that how Antoine was always, trying to impress you? If so, did you actually have feelings for Antoine?
Well, to tell you the truth, Antoine, he was kind of cute and loyal to me, but I never actually had, those type of feelings for Antoine. I mean, sure, he did actually try to do something really, really stupid to try and get me to, like him. Like, say, give Eggman the power ring, and not only that, but also try and give him the location to Knothole. It was just kind of insane. I mean, it's like that old saying, guys do crazy things for hot chicks.
I mean, can you blame him? I mean, you are really beautiful.
Yes, I know that, but that doesn't mean he has to go all crazy and rogue on us.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of crazy, I know, but it's like you said before, guys would do crazy things for hot chicks, and trust me, Antoine has done a whole bunch of crazy things. Ugh.
Yeah, well, at least he has Bunny.
Yeah, I do would have to say this. Bunny is the closest he'll ever get to me. Because Bunny, she knows me inside and out.
Yeah, that is true. That is really, really true. And plus, not only that, I'm also glad that Antoine is not holding a grudge against me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when he used to hate you a lot.
Yeah, all because I was dating his daughter, Sarah. And then next thing you know, we got married, had a whole bunch of kids, and then next thing you know, he was still hating me. Well, that's Antoine for you.
Yeah, it did take him a long time for him to finally like me.
Yeah, I remember that. Anyway, now we move on to the two types of group questions, guys. Now, I asked you guys to put down three different types of group questions, which is Sonamy questions, Sonally questions, and group questions for all three. Anyway, let's move on to the Sonally questions first. Okay, so to Sonic and Sally, out of all the events that happened to you, do you guys honestly think, what was your favorite things that you liked doing together when you guys were out?
Well, we hardly ever had a decent date.
Yeah, because of Eggman. Because, well, let's just say, whenever me and Sal actually did try to have a moment alone, it's always Eggman, always trying to ruin stuff. And when we did actually try to end up alone, things did kind of get a little bit sideways because, I wanted to go to a chili dog stand for a date, and she wanted to go to a very classy restaurant. It's just kind of complicated.
Yeah, me and Sonic, we did have a lot of arguments when we were together, but we still tried to make our relationship work.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And plus, think about it. What couple hasn't argued?
There are a few couples that haven't argued. Like, say, for example, Tails and Cosmo, they never argued.
Well, yeah, that is true. Tails and Cosmo, they never argued.
Well, Sonic, we're not Tails and Cosmo. We're not them.
Yeah, that is true. That's true also. But still, it's, pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Anyway, moving on to the Son Amy questions. Okay. So, Sonic, Amy, question for you. What happened when you guys tried to have your third child?
Well, to tell you the truth, our third child is still a little bit of a delay.
Wait, are you trying to tell me all the stuff that I told Sonic to do, like with the oysters, the boxers, and moving around to different locations, that still didn't work?
Nope, it didn't work. We tried many times, but nope, nothing yet.
Oh. Well, don't give up, bro. Don't give up. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to, get your third child soon. Who knows? I mean, trust and believe me, bro. If I know one thing, it's having kids.
Yeah, you already have like a whole mountain of them.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. It's just that it gets a little bit crazy, and let's just say I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on TV, but my pillow game is trash.
Yeah, that's what you need to work on, dude. That's what you need to work on, because one thing leads to another, then next thing you know, out comes the baby. Because let me just tell you, Sarah has definitely popped out a whole bunch of babies. Just, I still remember all the times you had to call me to, take you guys to the hospital. I still have all the voice messages.
Wait, what?
Yep, I still got all the voice messages.
Bro, please erase them.
Come on, it's too many good memories. Remember all the obstacles that we had to take before we went to the hospital?
Bro, please do not talk about that little chow, please.
All right, guys. So basically, what happened was that
Bro, don't do it.
Flame had to deliver a chow egg.
Flame, is that true?
Yes. This happened. This happened right before Amber was born. Before Amber was born, like really, really born. Like when we were on our way to the hospital, there was a chow also going into labor. So I had to help it. We pulled over on the side of the road, and I helped the chow deliver a chow egg. It was crazy. And then finally we went to the hospital, and Amber was finally born.
Yep, that's pretty much how it happened. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, but the father was still mad at me.
I don't know why. I mean, you were just trying to help him.
Yeah, I know that, but he thought I was just trying to get the egg for myself.
Yeah, well, let's just hope that little chow doesn't, beat the crap out of you like he did before.
Yeah, I still remember his little nubs of arms still punching me in the face. I still can't believe I got my ass kicked by a chow.
Yeah, I know, that was pretty embarrassing.
Hey, bro, come on. And that happened way before I even became a god.
Okay, fine. I'll let that slide.
Okay, well, anyway, embarrassing stuff aside. So, Amy, you said that your third child is going to be kind of postponed.
Yeah, because, well, Sonic is still having a little bit of his problems and stuff.
Wait, Amy, do you think maybe it might not be a good idea to air out our dirty laundry out here on the internet?
True. I better shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, moving on to the third group question, which is for all three of you. Okay, so to all three, Sonic, Amy, and Sally, how come you guys never thought about, doing a three-way relationship in the first place? Because if you think about it, then the whole three-way relationship thing or the huge rivalry between Sonamy fans and Sonali fans could just be, dissolved.
Well, if you think about it like that, nowadays, guys, having more than one girlfriend is pretty bad. But think about it like this. Both Amy and Sally, they kind of were at each other's necks for years. See, the reason why is because Amy, she wants to marry me. The next thing you know, Sally, she wants to marry me. And all sorts of other crap and all that other stuff. It's pretty crazy. But me, but here's the thing. It's kind of complicated with me because if you think about it, I'm a free spirit. I'm not used to like marriage and all that other stuff. But hey, the reason why I married Amy was because I thought finally there was peace in all sorts of other places. I thought maybe I can finally settle down and have a family. So that's what I did. But it was hard for me to do that when me and Sally were together. It was just really hard. But look, to answer the question, we could have done that because if you think about it, both Sally and Amy, like I said, both Sally and Amy, they both loved me very, very much. They both love me very, very, very much, okay? They both love me very, very much. But here's the thing. I'm just worried that there's going to be too much competitive attitudes toward them because, one girlfriend wants me to spend time with them while another girlfriend wants me to spend time with them and all sorts of other stuff. So we just decided to just pick one. I just pick one, and yeah, that would just be that.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that is pretty smart. Because if you think about it, nowadays you can get in trouble for having more than one girl.
Yeah, that is true, but you do know in some countries it is okay for you to have more than one girl.
But technically here on Mobius, we don't know which law is that. Like, is it a law to have one girlfriend, or is it a law to have two, or a whole bunch more?
Well, you're a king, so you can definitely get that pass.
Yeah, and besides, even if I couldn't, it's too late now.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, well, but anyway, while you guys are still figuring that out, I guess we'll move on to the next bunch of questions. Okay, Sonic, this question here is for you. Okay, so this question here is for you, Sonic. Rate all your girlfriends. Oh, man.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, how do you want me to rate them?
Okay, so let's see. Rate them from 1 to 5.
Okay, alright, that sounds easy enough.
Go off of the girlfriends that you have dated, okay?
Alright, we'll start from the beginning. Well, there's, of course, Bunny. Everybody knows that I dated Bunny back in the day. We only went out once. Our relationship did kind of get a little bit weird, and it was just kind of crazy because think about it. Me and Bunny, we didn't actually, kind of had a good relationship. I mean, it was good and everything, but it wasn't like the relationship that everybody thinks it is. So if I had to rate our relationship, I guess I'll give it a 3. I mean, it was somewhat good, somewhat weird, but so yeah, I'll give it a 3.
All right, Sonic, what about me?
Oh, you, Amy? Okay, definitely a 5, because think about it. You spent almost your whole life trying to get me locked down, and now that you got me locked down, it's not so bad once I got used to it.
Aw, thank you, Sonic. Okay, what about me?
Oh, Sally? Well, yours is you were, okay, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give you a 4.
A 4? Why?
Well, because our relationship was definitely good, but the one downside was, okay, let's just be honest. You were too controlling.
All right, fair enough. I was kind of always telling you what to do and all sorts of other stuff. It was just crazy.
Yeah, okay, next one, Fiona Fox. Well, obviously, Fiona, she was definitely really good to me, but the only problem is that she became evil, went with Scourge, and all sorts of other stuff. It was just really bad. So, if I had to pick, I think I'll give her a 3 because she was definitely something. I'll give her a 3. Let's see. Breezy. Well, Breezy, she was definitely amazing. Even though she was an Eggman robot, but she did have a change of heart and all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, I think I'll definitely give her a 5. She was definitely cool. Let's see. Myrna the Merhog. Well, she was definitely really good too. I really did have fun with her. We only kissed only like once, and that was it. And I never seen her again. It was just crazy. But so yeah, I guess I'll have to say. I guess I'll give her a 2. Yeah, I'll give her a 2. Because think about it. She's sea, I'm land, and sea and land, they don't really get along that well. Let's see. Miss Possum? Okay, me and her, we kind of hit it off right when we first met. It was just kind of bad and weird. I'll give us a 2. I really didn't know much about her, except for she was kind of like the bartender of the saloon that me and Tails went to. Let's see. Roxy Raccoon. Roxy Raccoon, she was definitely really interesting too. Well, she was really nice. And I'm not gonna lie, she made the best chili dogs out there. Okay, I think I'll give her a 3. Alright, last one. Mina Mongoose. Alright, Mina Mongoose. Well, Mina Mongoose, she is definitely amazing. I really enjoyed having her as a girlfriend. If only Ash didn't really get in the way. And she really chose him over me, which was just bad. Really, really bad and stuff. I really didn't like that at all. It was just crazy. Okay, well, anyway, if I had to say, I think I would definitely give our relationship a 4 because, well, of Ash and all sorts of other stuff.
Okay, well, that's good, bro. That's good. And keep in mind, guys, he only went through the girlfriends that he actually dated. Not the girls that you shipped him with. Not the girls that he shipped him with, like, say, Blaze or Rouge or, Elise. Ugh, gross. But anyway, yeah, thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, well, next up we have is Amy. Alright, Amy, this question here is for you. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so Amy, this question here is for you. Oh, and Sally, it kind of involves you too. Why is it that you hated Sally? Why is it that nowadays that you hate Sally, but when you saw that Sonic and Sally were together, how come you didn't do anything? Like, were you at least jealous?
Well, to tell you the truth, yes, I was actually really jealous when Sonic and Sally were dating back in the day, because I thought to myself, damn it, I missed my chance. It was really crazy and stuff, but when I heard that Sally and Sonic finally broke up, I actually was really happy, but I was still really mad at her because she got to him before I could. So, yeah, that's why I still hated Sally back then. But I don't hate her anymore. Because, she actually is really nice and sweet and kind, and once I got to know her, everything was fine.
Well, I am really glad that you two actually did resolve your problems, because honestly, it's just been crazy.
Yeah, tell me about it. Because trust and believe me, Amy, she was mad at me too. For the longest time. She was definitely mad at me too. But luckily, everything's just fine now.
I sure hope so. Alright, well, anyway, next up, Sally. Okay, Sally, this question here is for you. Sally, did you feel bad when you started cheating on Sonic with Monkey Kong?
Well, to tell you the truth, yes, I did feel bad. I mean, Monkey Kong, he was just so, I don't know, elegant, nice, sweet, kind, and everything that Sonic wasn't. I mean, sure, Sonic, he was really cocky and all sorts of other stuff, and he sometimes thinks about himself too much, and never me, sometimes. But Monkey Khan, he always thought about me first. And, of course, himself later. Me, I actually was really happy. And when I finally found out that Monkey Khan, he was actually a really nice guy, I don't know what happened. We kissed and that was just it. We kissed and that was it. Then next thing you know, we started going out together as soon as me and Sonic broke up. It was kind of crazy, but yeah, we actually did have a great relationship until the day we got married and then had Maya, and things kind of went downhill from there. Because turns out he only used me just so he could have a child. It was just crazy.
Yeah, lucky I didn't knock him out. Because if I was there and that happened to you, Sally, I would have knocked the banana taste right out of that guy's mouth.
Yeah, I know you would, Sonic. I know you would. But here's the thing. I'm glad Monkey Khan is gone. I'm glad that he's gone. Let's just hope that we don't ever have to see him again.
Well, I guess I don't have to. I guess I don't have to ask the bonus question to here. Was there any chance that you and Monkey Khan will get back together?
Hell no. I hate that guy. I mean, even though Maya is my daughter and his daughter, I'm still not in love with that guy anymore. Plus, I'm with you now, Flame, so there's no way I'm gonna be going back to that loser.
Well, that's a good answer. A really great answer. Okay, now we move on to the other round of group questions. Okay, so first we have a Sonali question. Okay, so Sonic, Sally, what was the true reason why you two broke up? Because it keeps flip-flopping left and right, left and right, left and right. Most people seem to think that it happened because Sonic was too selfish. Sonic was too selfish and only thought about himself. Or it was because of you, Sally, because you wanted him to, do what you say and only focus on the mission and stuff.
Well, to tell you the truth, it was kind of a bit of both. Sure, we did have like a childhood relationship growing up because our moms knew each other, they loved us, and also the other stuff. They hung out and they wanted us to get along pretty well. And, well, we actually did get along pretty well. It was actually really cool and stuff. And then next thing you know, one thing led to another. We fell in love with each other. And then next thing you know, the war or Eggman invasion showed up. Our parents got roboticized. Well, actually not really. Her mom got captured and my mom went into hiding and all sorts of other stuff. It was just pretty crazy. And then next thing you know, when we got older and then we got into the brief of the battle and the war and battle and all sorts of other stuff, we really started clicking. I mean, with the many kisses and hugs and all sorts of other stuff, it was actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but tell you the truth, Sonic, it was kind of a bit of both our faults, the reason why we broke up.
Yeah. I guess we weren't. I guess all that puppy love kind of turned into Rottweiler love or Pitbull love or whatever.
Yeah, I guess it did.
But it's okay, guys. You guys found somebody different that can respect and love you for who you are.
Yeah, I mean, Amy, she doesn't mind that I sometimes am a little bit selfish and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, and Flame doesn't mind if I'm controlling. Even though I'm not really controlling.
No, you're not controlling. It's just that there is a limit to people telling me what to do that I can take. There's only a limit because trust and believe me, if there's one thing that I really don't like, it's people telling me what to do too much.
Don't worry, I won't be doing that. Because trust and believe me, you're a grown adult, and I'm not going to be treating you like a child.
Okay, good. Alright, anyway, moving on to the Son-Amy question. Alright, so, Sonic and Amy, this question here is for both of you. Amy, if you were to share Sonic with another girl, it can either be any girl from his past, or, like, any girl from, any other, universe or something, who would you mind sharing him with?
Well, if I had to pick... And Sonic, hopefully you won't get offended by this, but if I had to pick, I guess I would pick Rouge.
Wait, what? Why Rouge?
Well, because you see, think about it. Ever since Rouge came around, think about it. Everything in our franchise has kind of spiked up a little bit. Like, think about it. Who's everybody's favorite Sonic girl? Rouge. The fan art of her has been going nuts, and not only that, but people have been asking about her more and more. When is she going to be in the Sonic game? When is she going to be in a Sonic TV show? And all sorts of other stuff. And plus, not only that, but that meme, Amy Rouge, it's just been kind of nuts. Because if you think about it, it's kind of been helping my image too. So, I was thinking, if me and her shared you, then maybe the franchise can get up a little bit more. Because think about it. We got the main character and the most beautiful girl in the franchise. And we got the main character and his crush. So think about it.
That could work. But I kind of had my hopes set on Blaze. Because if you think about it, me and her, we actually do have a lot in common. We do have a lot in common. Because if you think about it, she and I, we are both speedy. We're both the heroes of our universes. And we can both go super. I mean, Rouge can't go super. I mean, not that I know of.
No, Rouge cannot go super. I tried to get her to go super once. It didn't work. But she does have a dark form though. She does have a dark form.
Yeah, I know she I know she does have a dark form, but honestly, I don't know about her. Because think about it. If me and her, we actually did get together, she probably was just going to use me to get close to the Chaos Emeralds.
Probably not. I don't know. But I was just saying.
Okay, so you're picking Rouge while Sonic is picking Blaze. Wow, okay. Well, if I had to pick, there's only like two girls that I would definitely pick, and that would be Mina, that would be Mina Mongoose and Sally. Because think about it, those two, they actually worked well with Sonic, and sure, even though that Sally and Mina didn't like each other back then, because, back in the day, Sally, you did kind of see Sonic and Mina kiss back then.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and so you two hated each other, but after that, you guys actually did get along pretty well. Okay, well, anyway, now that that's done, we move on to the final group question. Which is for all three of you. Okay. Anyway, for all three of you, are you guys happy with the way things are now? Like, Sally, you're with me, and Sonic is with Amy.
Yeah, we're actually really happy.
And also, there's also a follow-up question. Sonic, do you miss being with Sally?
Well, it does have its ups and downs. I did actually miss some of the good times that we had. Because our relationship wasn't always about arguing and fighting and all sorts of other stuff. It was just about, being there and kicking Robotnik's butt and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, I did have a lot of fun with you, Sonic. But now that I'm with Flame, I guess those days are over. Wait a minute, hold on. Flame, do you think you can make a copy of Sally?
Wait, what?
Amy, what are you suggesting?
Look, we all want this we all want this Sun Alley versus Sun Amy ship war to end, right?
Well, yeah, true.
Plus, not only that, but if you think about it, Sonic, if this ship actually does come true, then maybe people could see how well me and Sally get along. You do have a point there, Amy. But don't you think it would be kind of complicated?
Well, I guess I can make a copy of Sally.
Good. So that way, Sonic can get the copy, and you can keep the original.
Okay, but let's just hope this doesn't, happen like the last time somebody made a copy of Sally.
Oh yeah, that robotic duplicate of Sally that Eggman made. I'll never forget that. Ugh. Like she hardly knew anything about Sally, and she was supposed to be the perfect copy. Please.
Yeah, that Cyborg Sally was definitely really crazy.
Oh, and by the way, Sonic, I was still a little bit upset about you back then, and you couldn't even tell the difference between me and a fake.
Yeah, that is true. You couldn't even tell the difference between a fake Sally and the real Sally.
Oh, come on.
Well, that is all water underneath the bridge. And plus, not only that, Sonic, think about it. We'll be reliving the whole Sonic franchise in the comics.
Yeah, that is true, because if I remember correctly, there's another version of me and Sally out there. There's other versions that me and Sally out there that actually did get together, and their relationship seemed pretty well.
So, Sonic, what are you thinking?
I say, yes, let's do this.
Oh, and Sonic,
Yes?
if we're gonna be doing this, you have to promise me that you'll try your best to treat us both right.
Trust me, I will.
Okay, well, that's definitely something. Oh, and, and guys, do not hate me for this, because, guys, they choose to do this because they just want this whole Sonamy versus Sonally mess to stop. They just want it to stop. And apparently, I want it to stop too. So, guys, we'll put a vote to it. If you guys think this is a good idea, give a thumbs up in the comments down below and explain why. And if you guys think it's a bad idea, just put a thumbs down in the comment section, because if you guys think it's a bad idea, then hopefully things will get a little bit easier. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Ask the Sonic Crew, guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize for that long wait. I do apologize for it. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below. And I would also like to thank Sonic, Sally, and Amy for coming on here and doing this reading with me.
No problem, bro. Anyway, if you need us, we're gonna go over to Canterlot to see if Twilight can make a copy of Sally.
Okay, but if you want, you can always just come to me, because, I do have alicorn magic as well.
Yeah, I guess, but I guess it's safe to say that, I guess all 5 of you could work.
5? Wait, you want me to do this with the princesses?
Yeah, I mean, don't you think it could work?
Perhaps, maybe. Well, we'll go take a look. We'll go take a look at it. Anyway, like I said before, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite part of this video. And be sure to keep an eye out later on for another video I'm going to be making later on today, where me and Twilight see if Equestrians and Mobians worked together in the past. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people may think we have, but there might be a chance that we haven't. I don't know. Or there might be another universe out there where we actually did work together. Who knows? There might be. Anyway, and that's it for this, guys. This is Flame the Dragon Hog,
Sonic the Hedgehog,
Amy Rose, and Sally Acorn.
signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers, and again, sorry for the long delay.